I want to transition to the next chapter of the film, which is called Basic, and it chronicles Cherry's pathway through basic training. Talk to me about this chapter, because it has a completely different look than the previous one in really every way. The lensing, the aspect ratio, everything. So talk to me about this chapter.
Well, Cherry's he's a young man. He's still in college, and he falls in love. He gets his heart broken, and decides his solution is to join the Army. And that decision ends up changing everything in his life, for better and worse. But in his case, mostly for worse. And once he's made that decision, he finds out that the whole reason for him joining the Army, the whole reason for him having his heart broken, has gone away. But it's too late. So his world is closed in. The choice has put him in a box. He's confronted face on with a pretty harsh future that he's just got to survive. He's got to get through. We looked for a way to represent this feeling of being boxed in, of having this decision and the kind of power of being in the military right there in his face. And also the way that he found this somewhat absurd. Like, it's so absurd that I'm here. So our solution was, we went to a very wide angle lens. It was a 14 millimeter Sigma on a large sensor, so it was really more like maybe a 10 millimeter. And we brought the aspect ratio in so that it was 1:66 to 1. So that was that feeling of being boxed in. And those were two of three key decisions. The third being that a lot of the warmth and kind of almost a period-like feel of color that we had at the beginning of the movie, with a lot of golds and oranges and reds, were going away and leaving us with a very kind of neutral, slightly desaturated, straight ahead kind of look, a color palette that was not inviting at all. That was just right down the middle, like you should be in the military. And those three elements, the color, the choice of lens, and the aspect ratio, sort of defined basic training. And we were very strict about that. Entire sequence is all done with that one lens.